It's the JSJ podcast with Jonathan Salmon,
Siobhan Salmon,
Joseph Catalan the Cat,
and we got special asshole Matthew Kern.
Accurate. Matthew the Cat and Kern. Very accurate. Special asshole today.
And we're talking about why do people stay in relationships when their partner has already been unfaithful?
Ooh,
Yes.
I like that.
hot button
Yes.
issue, dog.
Well, I think girls are more forgetful about this than guys.
Forgetful, forgiving, probably
Forgiven.
forgetful over forgiving though.
Forgetful
I
and
like that one
forgiven.
better.
Forgetful probably sounds more.
I think it sounds
yeah.
that's
That
very
sounds
good.
about right.
Freudian slip.
You know? So let's talk. Let's touch on the fact like why people would stay in it, and then we're gonna give our own opinions on what we would do.
Okay.
In my opinion, why people still stay in a relationship is if they have kids, right?
Yeah,
If they have kids in the relationship, they don't want to break up the family. They want to keep everything strong and together.
Well, what about if they feel too strong about the person and it's just
like, really love them.
They really
Yo,
love them and they feel
yes.
like they can't live or deal with the fact that they did that.
You know what it is? It's like I do feel like a lot of people, they'll look at the situation and say, I love this person so much, and what they did was indiscretion. Maybe they'll make excuses for the person. They'll be like, we were arguing. I wasn't really I wasn't in the mood lately. So it created a situation where they wanted to go out and find something else. You know, people make excuses sometimes to continue the relationship because they know that they're happy. When the good times are good, they're really good. You know, they're really, really good. And they're like, I don't want to destroy that and not feel that anymore because this person made a quote unquote mistake. You know, so that's why a lot of people will just stay in that situation. I also think, you know, certain times, obviously we have to consider the fact that some people are just open. They're just open relationships. Like, oh, damn.
Right, they're like fine with it.
It's like, oh, you cheated. All right. Well, you going to be with them or you staying? You
Well,
staying or
if
you going?
it's not cheating if it's open.
Exactly.
You know, it's just like
If
that's
yeah.
the
If
setup
it's
for
open.
it.
Exactly.
You also forget finances too. So if like the cheater,
Ooh.
so
I didn't think about that.
Cheater.
the cheatee, like if the woman cheats and is caught and she doesn't have the finances to live on her own,
Mhm.
that's something. And he's like, all right, you can't live by yourself, so we gotta make this work.
Or vice versa. Or
Or,
he's
yeah.
making the money
Right.
and then
Yeah.
he cheated and she's like, damn, like, but he got all this money and he's
Right.
like, taken care of. So they just she has to just turn a blind eye,
Right.
like, fuck it. You know?
That's true. That's true. A lot
'Cause-
of people were in a situation where they're like beholden to a person. They have to just deal with their shit.
Yeah. I mean, and the
With
girl could be
disloyalty.
making money too, you know?
Right.
Girl could be making money. Yeah, vice versa.
Vice versa.
The
But
guy
you-
cheats, whatever.
Yeah, you know? Now, what is my opinion on that? I think those people are fucking retarded. That's my opinion. And
Yeah.
and you can say I'm an idiot or I'm an asshole.
No.
That's fine. But I'm saying, because I'm saying, hey, certain
Some people can
that
work
listen to
through
this,
shit.
some
Certain
people
people can work
listen to
through
this
shit.
and they work through it.
But I'm gonna
But
put
for me, I just go,
yeah.
I
but
would never
yeah,
know.
Like my
but
memory
no,
can't
no,
be
no, no,
wiped,
no,
and a
no,
lot of
no.
people can wipe their memory or like know
This-
that there's
this-
more things that
okay,
they have
yo,
to lose
This
in a
ain't
situation.
Men in Black. We don't have no, like, you know,
Yeah.
we can't just forget from a flash of a light.
And it depends on how much pride you have.
Okay, no, it also depends on other things, another factor, because everybody's been in that situation where they love somebody, they're blindly in love with somebody. That let's say this is no.
Get
Everybody's
rid of
been in
her.
that situation.
Get rid of
let,
him.
let me be real, all right?
All
Let
right,
me
go
be
ahead,
real
go
on
ahead,
this
go ahead.
shit. Everybody been in that situation where this girl or this guy, you know, let's say they cheat on you and they end up leaving you for that other person, right? You're destroyed, all right?
Yeah.
And let's say sometimes you have that desire or that wish is like, you know what? If they come back, I'll forgive them.
You have to
Everybody
forgive
has
them.
thought that way at least once.
No, yeah, if you love somebody and you're like really into
You
them
know,
and you're like able to accept
everybody.
certain shit, but like some
But
people
then you think
they
about it
can.
like really hard. You think about it really hard and you're like, I can't do that shit.
Are they prone to do it again?
You know, like,
But
yeah.
sometimes people feel like there's too much to lose in a
You
situation.
did it once, you'll do it again. That's it.
Like, I just feel like-
what if that's a scenario too? It's like that your significant other has cheated on their ex, right? And then they haven't cheated on you, and then you just found out. Is that a second strike for you, or is that still like?
I mean, like, you're supposed to know if somebody's doing that to their significant other, they're going to do it to you. Like, you're not special. A lot of
Right.
people think that they're special snowflakes. We aren't, to a degree. But some people think that, like, what happens to the one person won't happen to me when they're dealing with the same person. And I'm just like,
Yeah.
it may
No.
not. It may not ever happen again. And that person
but
may have
that's what I'm
learned their
saying.
lesson and shit, but, like, there's no guarantee. But there's no guarantee in general.
Even if
Yeah.
that person, right? That person go, I put it down in the bedroom. There's no way she's
Right.
gonna cheat on me.
Right.
Yeah, you
Like,
don't know.
You can't even count on no shit
No.
like that.
Right.
But yeah, you know what? Because look, people may be listening to this and they may have forgiven their significant other. I'm not trying to
Totally.
trash on them.
Yeah, don't because
No,
I mean,
I don't
this-
trash
I'm
on
not
them. I
trashing them.
have respect for it, too.
But for me, it's like you
But-
literally have a complete lack of respect for me.
right.
That's what it means. It's like
It's a lack of respect and impulse control.
yeah,
issue,
exactly.
too.
It's like you have no impulse control, and you have a complete lack of respect for me. How am I going to deal with that? Like how am I going to be able to, like, you know what?
no. If
It's okay. We argued, and because we argued, you went and fucked some other dude. That's ridiculous to me. You know what I'm saying? I can't go and have an argument with someone, and then every time we have an argument, I sleep with someone. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy.
That's insane. That means like
No
you have
loyalty.
you have a problem though. Not just that, you have probably a problem, like a mental issue,
Right.
that you must sleep with someone every time the relationship is not going the right way.
not only that, I mean, for a person to
Or
come
your
back,
way.
for a person to
yeah, exactly.
yeah, for a person to come back to that relationship, they have to try so hard too. They have
Yeah.
to prove themselves.
But-
They have to try so hard. They have to act different. They have to treat you different. It's a hassle. If that person is willing to go through all of that, maybe they're forgiven. You know what I'm saying? Like, so maybe we cannot count the
But I
person that forgive, because probably that person has proven themselves
I
to say, like, you know what, they've done so much that, you know.
I want to make this a little more personal though, because like, would you guys
Well, let me ask
Like-
this
like-
question
like,
real
like,
quick.
if-
Hold on,
would
let
you
Karen go.
let Karen go? Go ahead.
Yeah.
Do you guys, the three of you believe that once a cheater, always a cheater? Do you believe in that mantra?
Once a cheater, always a cheater.
Yes.
I think it's not impossible to change, but I do, and this ties in with what I was gonna say anyway.
Right.
I do feel like, how am I gonna even trust in you again?
Right.
Like
Yeah,
all
trust
this
is everything.
all it's gonna do is just, it's gonna spiral. It's gonna be like, for me is particularly, I'm gonna be like, yo, so like she goes out or does something like that, and you go,
Yeah, but
yo,
you know
who,
what?
which girl
This-
you going out
this-
with? Oh, I went out with the girl that I went out with when I fucking met the dude and cheated on you. I'm like, oh, you going out with that chick again? What the fuck? So what you gonna do? Where you gonna go? What you gonna, like? That's those kind of things that are gonna start arising.
That's
You're gonna-
that's another thing too, is that whether
You
or
know?
not that the person, your significant other, is cheating on you with like some random bitch, or
Like, you're willing to, like, fucking destroy what we have,
Right.
like, for some, like, little
Random
for some
situation.
strange.
what for strange,
That could be super strange.
or they're falling back into the arms of a previous lover. 'Cause
Right.
that dynamic definitely changes between.
oh
the two.
wow, I didn't even think about that. I think that would be way worse.
Do you think that would be worse?
Like if she went back to
An
someone
ex.
that she was an ex,
Yeah.
I would be like, I would break up with her. Like, there's not even a hesitation,
Right.
because it's just like, nah, I just have feelings for them still. Boom, done. Like, I'm not gonna.
Like that's the
or
problem. I
even
think
if
it's
I don't
like-
even give a shit if it's like, oh, security
Yeah,
blanket.
because
security
Yes.
blanket or not.
Yes.
You still have some kind of feelings that you're gonna go back to them and sleep with them again. Like, just be with them then. Fuck you. That's what I would probably say. Yo, you fuck with that dude, you better be with him then.
Yep.
how do you feel, Kern, about it?
me,
Uh,
I mean, all right.
That's not
Kern.
Kern.
No, Kern.
Joe.
My
Kern.
bad.
Joe.
Kern.
Kern.
Joe.
How do
Not
you
Joe
feel?
Kern.
Joe Kern.
Joe Kern.
Kern, how do you feel about that?
About cheating? I've never been cheated on. I don't think I've done any cheating. I've thought about
You
it.
don't think?
That's right. Well, you know what? That's the thing. Is if a
Sound
girl,
like that nigga cheating.
if a girl cheated on me, I didn't realize. So there's that.
Yeah.
But
Because you could never be sure too. That's
yeah,
the whole thing.
I don't know. Like it definitely changes things. Like, oh hey, I get the idea of like when a person comes out and be like, hey, I cheat on you, and then their significant other goes, is this a one-time thing? and they say yes, you have to. You believe in them, or like
Everything's trust, but that's the problem. Once it's breached, it's
Right.
like there's always second guessing and like questions. And
it's a
it
bet.
changes the dynamic of the relationship. That's for fucking sure.
Yeah, it's a bet because it's either you double down or you fold.
Right.
That's basically that's what it's like. Do I double down on the person who you possibly
Destroyed you?
destroyed me and this future relationship, or do I just say I'm done?
So it depends on the situation.
Yeah, and it also depends. I think we brought this up in another topic. It depends on the timing, because like right now I just turned 32, so like
Happy birthday
there you go.
to you.
So as I'm getting older, I feel like this goes for everybody. Like as we're getting older, I feel like cheating is becoming less and less likely. In my opinion,
I actually agree with that.
right? Because
I agree with that.
I feel, but I
I definitely
Think
do.
it's less and less likely.
yes,
Yeah.
but
As
more,
you get older, what do you mean?
like
I mean, my experience, and this
I'm not
is
getting any.
probably in that.
I'm
in
not
that-
getting
yeah,
any
in that.
more attractive. There's no way, girl.
Yeah.
Like there's no way. Like in 5 to
That's what-
10 years.
Hey,
from
it's
now-
not impossible, sir. You can always
No, I can always pay
everyone
for
can
it. Yeah,
always improve.
No, but it depends on your state of mind too. You know,
That's
what I'm
the
saying?
other
Like,
thing.
Yeah.
Shivy, here's a question for the female in the room: is if a man,
The female.
if the man,
The female.
the man cheated on his significant other with a prostitute, how would that change?
I actually heard a story about that where
It's actually worse, isn't
this
it?
guy, I actually had a friend tell me about a story where they're like two guy friends of his were madly in love with their wives and stuff, but they like had unprotected sex with like Hunts Point hookers.
Oh God.
And I was
that's
like, you can't
horrifying.
be like freaking in love. I don't even know if you're in love with yourself.
Right.
Like you know what
Why
I mean?
not?
Let alone
That's
your
just
partner.
First of all, why
It's
you
very
having
risky,
sex
and you
with a
have
hooker
children.
without a condom?
Right.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
just
Or a
that's-
person in general, like, you don't know
Yeah.
what they're
Yeah.
doing.
Yeah.
But like it just goes to show it's like you have two kids with this person. It's like you're willing to like fucking kill her and
Destroy
yourself,
everything.
and
Yeah.
then your kids are
But
like
what-
abandoned. Like what?
Okay,
is
I'm not
going
gonna
on?
I'm not gonna like defend that shit because that's nasty.
But-
But I will say this: what was the reason? What were the circumstances that led him to do those things?
I don't know.
He's a
Maybe
scumbag?
I don't know.
No, you could be a scumbag, but who knows what else happened? Like, look, I'm not gonna. I don't want to even
maybe
demonize
they're
cheaters
not having
either.
sex in their relationship, but like
'Cause
not
there's certain
having sex in a
situations-
relationship shouldn't like diminish your judgment in terms of having unprotected sex
No,
with
I'm
somebody
not
that
talking about that. I'm
What?
talking about the impulse to cheat. Like,
Yeah.
I'm saying those two, and I'm those people that actually cheated. I feel like, what if it's a situation where they weren't having sex, like you
Right,
said?
like,
what if
yeah.
it's a situation where it's just like, yo, I'm married with my wife,
And I can't
And-
have sex with her.
and she won't have sex, and she won't have the sex that I want.
if I was
And I
ever
told
with
her
a
my
guy and like
desires
we
and
had
all
a
these
like
things.
rough patch and like or whatever, and we weren't having sex and stuff, like I have to get rid of you.
Well, there you go. But I'm just
Deal
saying,
breaker.
like my thing is
That's
like I don't want.
attraction
I don't
shit,
even want
too.
to. Because look, cheaters. They're not all cheaters are created equal. I think is what I'm saying. Because there's people that's like,
Amen.
it's like, yo, I can't wait to just. I was just gonna fuck these bitches. Like
Mhm.
there's a lot of dudes that act like that. Like I can't wait. I'm just going. And then there's some guys that's like, damn, I haven't had sex in 2 years.
Right,
And
and
you know what I'm saying?
and I-
Like,
Yeah.
and they're like, and
It's
their
like
wife,
the end doesn't justify the means, but they need
and
to.
the
It's
wife
like a
is
need.
just like, I would just refuse to have
But
sex.
like, is
I
that
don't wanna
relationship
do
still
anything.
a relationship anymore?
Exactly.
Like,
It's almost
That-
like
that's
It's
an-
not
and
even
like
a
Joe,
relationship no more.
how did you feel? Like I wanted to hear what your opinion was on. the whole-
Well, I'm gonna be
Choker.
honest on this. It's
Be
because
honest.
I've been on both sides
he's
of the
about to
aisle.
say- he's about to
Uh-oh.
drop a bomb.
I've
You've
been
cheated.
on both
I've
sides.
been cheated on?
I've been cheated on,
Baby.
and I've been the cheater.
So how does it feel?
You son of a bitch.
It feels like crap,
so
but when you're doing it, it feels good.
Yeah, you feel, and then you feel guilty.
So
Dirty whore.
it's it's just it depends on the situation. You know, like
Situations.
it depends on the situation. Like
So what happened?
yeah, what happened? Okay, so what led to each situation?
oh god, you guys want me to get into my
I mean,
story?
like, just
Yeah.
do an abridged. Give us the abridged version.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be,
Okay, so
Every resale.
The
all right,
least
so-
amount of words as possible.
So anyway, so like I was in a relationship the first time I cheated.
Mm-hmm.
There was a few times. So
And why did you do that?
Alright.
Why did you do it?
you know what? Because I was younger and I was in a relationship and
How old?
just to be in a relationship. You know
Yeah,
what
but
I'm
how
saying?
old were you?
How old were you?
I think I was like 22,
Okay.
Oh,
23,
okay.
23, something
This okay. All right. All right. I know who
You
you
just realized
I know what
something.
situation he's talking about.
like that. So
Yeah.
I don't know which situation you're talking about. I had many.
No. I'm just saying. I
He
know.
had many.
You
I know
kinda
what
picture.
relation. I know what
Well,
relationship.
Joe,
you're
let me
talking about.
Joe, let me ask you this
Joe,
question.
speak on.
Joe, let me ask you this question: have you been the cheater more often than the cheatee? Like, have you cheated?
I actually
As far
been
as
the
you know?
cheater more times than what
been
I
cheated
got
on.
cheated on.
Right.
Okay.
Okay.
Scumbag.
So,
So what's the reason?
I love you, Joe.
but here's the thing. Like, I got cheated on first.
Uh,
You know what I'm saying? So
that
for
makes
me,
it all
I'm,
okay.
no.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna tell you though.
Fragile ego.
I'm gonna tell you, like any of the women listening, a lot of the times these dudes, these dog dudes that you're talking about, like
Our punk.
they're so no. Honestly, like our ego, guys' ego is so fragile that
Super
if when you break it a little bit, it's like we try to. It's almost like when you break a bone. When you break a bone and it heals back, it becomes stronger. So it
Yeah.
becomes this kind of thing. It's like, damn, you broke me. I'm not gonna allow this to happen. So what they do is like, I'm gonna beat you to the point. Like, remember that whole saying, I'm gonna get yours. I'm gonna get
Yeah.
mine. You better get yours.
Yeah.
Kind of thing.
Exactly.
You know. So
That's how it is.
So when a lot of times when guys are cheated on in the beginning, they go, you know what? Yo, girls cheat.
No, I mean, it was
They fucked up. So I'm.
I got
who
I
gives
got
a shit
cheated
if I
on
do
when
it?
I got cheated on before that, like when I was 19 and stuff like that.
Okay.
So from that moment on, like it was like a thing. Like, you know what?
You became numb.
I'd
Almost.
rather like, you know, I'd rather be the asshole than be
the one that's like
The assy.
exactly. You know what I'm saying? So basically, I would in my early years, in my early 20s, that's how things were. But I cheated on because I was in a situation where the girl I was with, she was pretty hot. I was with her physically because I was physically attracted to her, but mentally we weren't connecting. You know what I'm
goddamn.
saying?
Why do we keep? We can't
So-
fall for that shit.
So basically that's where I came off. Like, everybody's just, oh man, you
Girls
girls
do it too.
Yeah, you girl. Oh
Certainly
man,
do.
you know, your girl's hot, this and that. But you know, it's like over time it came repetitively, and then it's just like
There's nothing. She didn't stimulate your mind,
exactly.
and there's something to say about that too. It's like if a girl's not, a girl can be hot as shit. If she's not stimulating your mind to go along with it, you just
It's like
your mind's still gonna wander. You can have the
of course,
hottest girl.
and yeah, of course.
You know,
and
it
I
doesn't- it won't
wonder
even matter.
a lot. So
These young dudes out there didn't even fucking learn.
and plus, I was young. You know, like she wanted something serious. I wanted to hang out. Wanted to go out.
Mhm.
And you know, I used to be a young, pretty brown brother. So, so I mean, I had girls coming up to me, and you know, like when you're young, you're not gonna say no. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, you know, this is part of the thing. Like anyone in them, like young people in like a relationship when they're younger,
Yeah.
it's always I'm like, damn, this is tough. Like,
Yeah,
it's
it's
tough for you
tough.
to be
It's
in a
tough.
relationship when you
Yeah, when
in
you're
your
really
early
young,
20s.
yeah, early 20s,
because
it's
you're
really,
not
really
really you. I don't even think you're fully formed yet.
tough. No, and
So-
you haven't explored yet,
And you wanna
so you don't
explore.
know. Like it's like you always feel like you're on a lockdown,
And you know what? And
especially when you're in your 20s. Like you don't even have your ID to go out to the clubs yet.
Well,
You know what I'm
you have an
saying?
idea, but
Like-
you can't go out to the clubs.
No, yeah, but you know what I'm saying. You're not 21 yet, where you can experience your full
capacity,
capacity
Like,
of going out with your boys to the club.
So here's a
you
good
know, and
question,
stuff like
man.
that.
so here's a good question. Would you forgive a girl? Would you date a younger girl one, and forgive her if she cheated on you? Like, say, okay, we all like what 32. If a girl cheated on, if a girl was like maybe like 23, 22, 23, you were
Okay.
dating her,
Yeah.
I would. I
and then
wouldn't.
she
I
cheated
wouldn't.
on you.
Mhm.
Would you just would you forgive her because she's like, oh, she's young and
she's
she's
young, this and
exploring
that?
and she's trying to figure out blah blah blah, or would you still treat it the same way as if she was like your age?
Well, to tell the truth, it's I'm gonna be an
Ooh.
asshole, but I'll get mines first.
Nah, man, no. I know you be. Look, we know you're the king of assholes, but I'm trying to say, like, honestly, if you were just seriously in a relationship.
No, if it was serious, I mean,
I don't know, man.
And she stimulated your mind, all that
No,
thing.
but-
She's like a very mature 22-year-old, and you know
but
because
the first place I wouldn't date a girl that age, so I can't picture
I
it
know,
in my
but
mind.
look, you gotta.
Any girl, if I was dating a 22-year-old, I wouldn't be in it for.
Yeah, it wouldn't be in it for serious.
The mind.
Yeah, it wouldn't be something
she would be
serious.
expanding
Okay,
my
you
mind.
literal assholes. I'm trying to set up an experience though. Like seriously, like okay.
I guess
20
I
is
could
20 what is the
forgive her.
what is your cutoff point?
I
24?
guess I'll forgive her because I'll be in back of my mind. I'll be like, I'm not that young anymore. She probably wants a young, good-looking guy that's out there, who's still doing,
Porno.
marathons and shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
I thought he was gonna
So-
say porno too. I'm
so-
not gonna lie. I was like, still doing porno. What are you talking about?
Damn, what? You see my videos?
Hey.
Nah, I'm just fucking with you. But
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like
you would give her the benefit of the doubt. Like, all right, she's
if
younger.
we would had that much of a age gap,
Yeah,
I'll be like, okay, she's trying to explore. But if she's like my age, and let's say 3 years younger,
yeah.
I'll be like,
Right,
it's
nah,
not
it's a
acceptable.
wrap.
It's a wrap. You cheat on me, you fucking get the
It's
fuck
over.
out.
I mean,
It's
look,
over. As
I
a
tell
guy,
you-
I see it that way. I don't know about you, Shivy. As a girl, how do you see it?
I'm trying to say though, like essentially you give a pass to young people cheating. Is that what you're saying? Like young people cheating is like a little bit should be more accepted.
I mean, to tell the truth, it's more understandable because they haven't fulfilled and they haven't experienced life as we had, or
Mhm.
as we have. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
right now, we're in the mid-age crisis. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Shit,
Quarter life.
Hopefully,
you
not.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
We were
exactly.
like,
Hopefully it's
no?
quarter.
So that's
willing.
that's what it is. So younger kids, they could be cheated on and cheat on, and then they're gonna grow out of it. You know what I'm saying?
What's
But
the question for me?
The question for you is: would you be accepting of someone who is younger, like a younger party? Do you think younger people cheating is more acceptable thing than someone that's more experienced?
I mean, they don't understand themselves, so yes, I think it's acceptable because like acceptable in the terms of that they don't understand themselves and what they do and whatever, right?
Yeah.
Sure. But like I feel like
You would never really date. But that's what I'm saying. None of us would date a person that's that age, right?
what, like 20?
Like no,
It wouldn't be
no,
a
hell
lot
no.
of dating.
Way
It'd
too
be a lot of
young.
other stuff.
25? What do you mean? Like
No, 'cause
seriously date somebody? What?
yeah, because I told
That's
you
another topic.
I posed the question like 22, like 22, 23 years old.
I don't know. Would you?
Me? I couldn't. Yeah, I don't know if I could really treat it.
Let me
seriously.
ask
Like,
this.
it's hard to
I want
think
somebody
about
to
it like
ask
that.
me a question.
I got
Joe,
it.
What do you want to
I got
ask me?
it. I got. This is for the room. You think it changes? Like the cheater change? I'm gonna go take a hard right. You think it changes? Like the dynamic and the situation changes on the amount of work you put into the relationship. So if you put a lot of work into the relationship, you think you're more willing to save it, or do you think you're more willing to dump it?
Go ahead,
Also,
Shiv.
okay.
Well, go ahead.
Save it or dump it. So like just like older, younger. So if like a person who's more seasoned cheated on me, like would it be more acceptable?
No.
No.
I mean, like you put a lot of work into
Building.
building this relationship with him, having him become your boyfriend,
Mm.
and you're clicking together on the dynamic that you wanted, and you find out that he had cheated on you within the last, like, let's say 2 weeks, last month, right? And you've been at this dynamic for longer than this month, for the month that you found out that he cheated on you. Would you be more willing to forgive him and look the other way because you put so much work into it, or would you be more willing to dump it, like to let him go?
Be like, fuck it, it's done.
I did all this work for this all went to shit.
Me myself, I
Yes.
get rid of him.
All right.
That's just me, like, just like, cause I'm so prideful that I
Right.
don't care.
Do you think
think-
that?
Like,
I think that
unless
maybe-
there's like children involved, and
Right.
it's like, oh my god, we're gonna destroy the family over like my ego. But like, I'll destroy a relationship over my fucking ego. Yeah,
Right. Do you think-
I'll get
That's a-
rid
that's-
of the person
That's
if
a
they
salmon.
did that shit.
There's a
'Cause
salmon
just
thing.
don't do that. If
Do you think-
if you do that shit, I'm gonna fuck you over.
Do you think-
so? It's done at that point. Then
Do you think
know.
Yeah,
women
it just become
It
malicious.
just becomes back and forth, and I don't. It's messy because I'm
You-
gonna
you-
like, oh, you got free pussy, I'm getting free dick. You know what I mean? Like that's gonna be what it is, and I don't want.
Do you,
at that
do you
point,
think
it's done.
women think that though? Do you think like they go through all like the what they had to do in order to basically?
I'm sure some women are like, I like put so much work into
Right.
this person. I'm not gonna let somebody else reap the benefits.
Right. You think?
Sure.
You think that happens more often?
Beyonce literally has a song about that.
than Queen
I've been doing
Beth?
this so long. I'll be damned if I see another chick on your arm.
Yo, but men don't think
Yeah.
like that though. I will say that.
Mm.
Like men's not talking. Men's not
Well,
worried about how much work.
there's another
'Cause you know
song
what?
for it.
I don't know. I
Dudes
think
put in work regardless.
Yes.
So we're just gonna be like, look, we put in mad work. Plus, we have to put in the work to keep the relationship together as well.
Right.
Like initially, we have to charm you to get you, like
Right.
women, and then we have to continue to work to make the relationship work. Both parties. Like,
it
I'm not
definitely all
gonna-
depends on the dynamic of the relationship and the timing of the relationship. Like if a girl cheats on you and you're only like 2 weeks into being official, that's one thing.
oh yeah,
This
'cause
is
yeah.
it's so
definitely not a
easy.
keeper.
Yeah,
Get the
well,
fuck
I
out
don't
of
know.
here.
I don't know
just cut
about that.
off.
Like it's like, hey, we just became official. We were sleeping with other people while still hooking up with each other, and then all of a sudden she gets like wrecked out of. She has a girls' night, gets wrecked out, and sleeps with
and gets wrecked out.
and gets wrecked out again. So she gets
She blown out and shit now,
She's
or
all
like
blown
was that she all
out.
blew out.
she gets
Raquel from
drunk as
TMZ.
shit with her girls, and then all of a sudden this umbrella boy comes out and you're like, hey,
But you know what? I'm gonna
But-
be like her judgment is not really
it's in question.
Well, it
where I would want it to be
depends.
for a serious partner.
I had girls that I try to get serious with,
right.
and they tell me, you know what, I like you, this and that, but I want to keep dating. And as soon as they say that, I'm like, get the fuck out.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
done. It's like, okay, go ahead. Look, keep dating, but know that I no longer look at you seriously.
Right.
Yeah, exactly.
And even if you, because that's the whole thing. It's like
I mean, and
people are gonna when people say that, they're not saying, oh, I'm gonna keep dating and then going on casual dates and not sleeping with people. Because it's
Yeah,
really,
okay,
it's
yeah,
like
sure, okay.
I'm also going to be having sex with people
Yeah.
and making out with different people and doing different shit and also talking to you at the same time.
That's one thing I don't get
It's
is
like,
dating without the sex.
Yeah, of course. Like,
You dating without the sex. I remember
It's not
some girl said
impossible,
to me.
but-
I remember a
It's not
girl said to me one
impossible,
time. I
but-
was in a club and like I was out with my friends and it was like it's a party, and it was a close friend of mine and it was like mutual coworkers and friends, whatever. And we're sitting down and she just happened to turn to me. We're just talking casually and she's like, "Girl, that's why you gotta have 5 of them, you know, because like you never know. You gotta have 5 dudes." And I'm thinking to myself, how do you have 5 dudes for like longer than like a date or two, like
Right.
you know, because somebody's going with sex. Like I'm not having sex with 5 of the dudes I'm dealing with, so how do I keep them? Because dudes these days that I've seen, like with all my girls I've seen with the dating scene, they're like, wait, when are we gonna have sex? Because they don't have that waiting power that our predecessors did. But whatever. But like when I mean, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
But,
so,
I mean-
Shivy, will you cheat or will you not?
I wouldn't cheat. If I wanted to step out on the person that I'm with, and I'm done with them.
Yeah, it's obviously.
I
mean,
it's
now,
not-
What about
I'm
you,
done.
John?
There's something that they're not doing that I'm not getting, and we're done. So regardless of
yeah,
anything else.
I'm in the same camp. Like, I think all guys have that urge. Like, maybe they'll have that urge and be like, "Damn, that girl look good," but there's
Yeah.
a difference between saying, "Damn, that girl look good," and I'm going to go get that girl.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
bury my
Yeah.
face in a
Like,
butthole.
it's like,
What
yo,
what
I don't
about you,
give a
Kern?
shit.
I'm big into open relationships, so I don't know. It depends on the dynamic. I don't think I'd ever cheat on a person unless I have like acknowledgement from that person. It's like,
Yeah.
you know,
Hall
It-
pass.
yeah, a hall pass or an open relationship of some sort.
Mm.
And even like,
and you're okay if that, like, if you're in that open relationship and that person's like scoring more than you, you're fine with that.
Yes.
Okay.
No, there needs to be there need
more. I mean, because I'm saying like,
Like
there
you
needs
open
to
relationship,
be-
you get one.
there-
She got 5.
Right. There needs to be an agreement of sorts
Right.
where it's like, hey, I just got
Like calm your tits.
yeah. It's
Yeah.
like I'm not gonna be like, all right. I feel like obviously a girl's gonna get laid more than I am. You know.
Oh yeah, that's
any girl's gonna
obvious,
get
yeah.
laid more than any guy.
Right.
Like
Yeah.
in terms of potential.
Right. So there's that. So I
You
can't. Now I weigh pretty much every woman's potential versus my own. You know, it's like a girl can go out there and be like, I want 3 dicks at once, and I'm like, she can
happening.
do that.
It's happening
If-
tonight.
yeah.
Like, you know, it's like she could literally just say that. It's like my mission tonight.
Right, my mission, and she will be successful. I will go out there and be like, all right, fine. I will get 2 girls, and I will go home alone. So,
Yeah.
Oh man, you made me feel bad when you said that too. You're like, and I will go home alone.
alone.
the story of my life every weekend.
Yeah. So
Sure.
on upon cheating, I don't understand. I don't really. I get why people do it to an extent. I think that
Totally.
I think that if you're cheating, you should come clean with your significant other and make an agreement of
Well,
sorts.
I mean, all
Right.
right. My point right now. I mean,
So
I wouldn't cheat nowadays.
okay.
Now you got it out your
Now.
system.
So all right, let me
Yes,
ask
okay.
you this question: If your
I know, I
your-
mean,
your
if-
significant
if-
other cheated on you, and she said, "Would you
No, I would
forgive me
No,
if
I
I
wouldn't.
gave you a hall pass?"
No, I wouldn't.
Would you?
No, because
No, I
it
wouldn't,
becomes
I
this
wouldn't.
messy
Because
thing.
it's a messy thing. It's
You
always
don't,
gonna
you
come
don't
up.
think it's like, all right, I can
It's always
I
gonna
can
come
slay
up.
3 chicks in a week, like you get a hall pass for a weekend, and then
no,
it's like, oh, I can
no,
slay
because it's
3
not
chicks.
easy for a guy. Because it's not easy.
Yeah, it's not so simple.
It's not so simple.
like-
Like, oh, you get to do whatever the fuck you want this weekend. What about if nothing happens? You go home and end up fucking
Yeah,
eating,
yeah.
eating halal food at 5
alright.
o'clock in the morning instead of getting a girl. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's not that simple.
You
But
know,
for a girl, it's
she-
simple. You know, like
She'd have to be like, you have to cash it in within the next year.
yeah, exactly.
Also get some free.
Yeah, and my whole thing is too. It's like if I have to cash it in within a year, like my mindset would be so on that to the point
Yeah.
that I'm like, I probably want to be done with her anyway because I'm
Yeah,
I'm
like-
so willing to like
Well,
look for some
To,
next
to,
thing.
to bring back the
Some
old
people
topic
can
though,
do it.
too.
Some people. Go ahead. Bring back the old
To bring
topic.
back the old topic. What if she said, "I cheated on you"? How about we have a threesome with a girl of your choice?
I'll have
No. Well,
you be down with that?
like you cheat on me, but like, bitch, I want to have my own alone time with a new bitch.
Well, that's
You don't
what I
have
was
to be
saying.
involved
That's a
with
whole.
it.
That's a whole pass right there.
That's
That's
a whole
not.
pass?
That's not even cheating. Like
That's not
no,
even-
like girl, you don't need to be in the room. I want to
Like-
go
like-
away.
Put it this way, it's
You're
like
not
I feel
involved.
like that would almost be like a super. I wouldn't even feel like the relationship is solid.
Yeah, that becomes-
It's just
that becomes just a
I'm so
sexual
sorry. I'll give you like
relationship.
a sexual favor because of my
Yeah,
blunder.
like, I fucked up. You can do some sex things. Like, look,
Yeah, but you can't be in the room, and you can't choose who.
exactly. Yo, I tell you right
No,
now.
no, she has to be
Might
in the
be your
room,
fucking
and she has to
sister,
see
bitch.
me. She has to see me get this girl that she comes into the room come 1,000 fucking times, and be like, "Yeah, bitch, look what I can do."
It's like,
You
you must have
fucked up.
be like, yo, I must have forgot.
Look what you forgot.
Fuck around and lose this.
Like that's the other thing. Like you're not like if any person cheated on you, there's
Very
no
true.
way. There's no way that your significant other who just found out is giving their 100% to you.
Yeah,
In
they're
the
not.
sa-
They're not.
Right?
They're not.
They're
They're
not. No way. It's like they're giving you at best 50%. You know,
Like,
at best.
more like 30%.
Yeah, 30%. It's like, oh, you just cheated on me. You ain't getting the best blowjob in the world. You
Yeah.
ain't getting no fucking reverse cowgirl shit.
Not even. It's like you come home and like, yo, there's some frozen pizza in the fridge.
Yeah. That's it.
Bitch, you ain't getting no warm cooked meal, bitch.
You ain't
Fuck
getting-
I look
Yo,
like.
Fuck that. It'd be like ingredients.
You
Just
know,
tell
like,
the ingredients.
what's
They'd be
With
like,
tomato sauce and bread.
What is this sprinkle? what is this sprinkle on top
Since
of
you
this
know how to
frozen
put
pizza?
together
Rat
your
poison.
penis with some other girl's vagina. Since you so cute, you know how to make pasta
We
then.
went off the rails.
They'll be like this. They're like, there's chicken breast, there's garlic, there's basil.
Figure it out.
Fix that shit yourself. You
There's
know?
some bread and some ketchup in there. Fix
Yeah.
it.
yeah. You know what? There's some fresh fruit. There's some fresh fruit at the grocery store. You son of a bitch.
Bitch.
Better go buy it yourself.
You go
What
buy
happened?
it.
What
Go
happened
buy-
to the What happened to the money I gave for grocery? Well, that's gonna be the mystery, isn't it?
So in conclusion, the Simmons ain't with that shit.
We ain't with it.
Yeah.
We just
And
not-
if you're a cheater, just come out and say it. Don't
say it.
don't.
Yeah.
That's
Say
Come out
it.
of the closet.
Right.
Big
yeah.
No,
Yeah,
no.
be clean about it. That stress level, I can just imagine, is not something you want to deal with.
And I wanted to say, if you're a cheat, look, if you're going to cheat, if you're like, I am 100% going to cheat, just break up.
There's a reason.
Unless you have children and all that. Like, look, I also think it's good that you go and just communicate with the person beforehand. Be like, look, I'm feeling a certain type of way. I don't feel like maybe you're not fulfilling these kind of things, and we are not what we used to be. And it's draining me. I need you to know that.
Because sometimes people do it
before-
for like the thrill of the chase and all that stuff too, which
Yeah.
is messed up.
It
Like
could-
it
those are
happens.
those are the assholes. I think
They're
though.
bored though.
The
Yeah.
thrill of the chase people are more assholes and more fucked up.
Then
But
I
the
have
people, it's
sexual
like-
needs.
It's like, damn. It's like, yo, we just having a hard time. Nothing's happening. We're trying to rekindle things, and we're constantly bickering, and constantly this and that. I would demonize them less than someone just like, yo, I just want to feel alive. I had sex.
and they
I had
have- they're
sex with her
satisfied.
today. I had sex with
Right.
her today, but you know what? I'm gonna have sex with another girl tonight.
Right, because
That's when I
that's
go,
like
God damn,
yeah, that's
you're
like
just
some
insatiable.
pig greedy shit.
Yeah, you're just insatiable at that point.
All right.
But guys, tell us what you think. Like, comment, subscribe, and we'll get back to you on the next video.
What do I do?
Let me give it up. Oh, live it up.
We're gonna end every goddamn podcast
My
with this fucking song.
love for you.